Welcome back to ProScrims, going right into the game on this one. Standoff search and destroy between JusTus and Mkin. And JusTus, they dominated the other team in map number 1 in terms of slaying, but it was only a 30-point win for them in map number 1. That was raid hardpoint. And Gucci doesn't look like he has a riot shield here. I'm going to count up his points. So 3 on perk 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. He could have something in his back pocket, but no fast hands usually indicates that he doesn't have a riot shield. And there you go. He's going to show his cards here. He has a sniper rifle, and I'm going to be watching him during this search and destroy because he's just a phenomenal S&D player. I really want to see if he can get this first blood for his team.
Yep, let's see what work he can do. Deciding to use dexterity and dead silence for his third perks. So obviously he likes to be able to pull that sniper rifle out quickly as well as that MSMC. And that's what you really see a lot. You like to see players use that overkill so they manage to get that submachine gun as well as a sniper rifle out there. But it's already a 4v3 situation. JusTus with the man advantage as Legal gets taken out. And they're going to try and make their way into the bomb site. Oh wow, they're both backed up on each other here. This is Gucci and I think that's Chino right on top of each other. They need to make sure they don't get taken out. But as soon as I say that, it's a 2v3 situation. Two of the JusTus players getting taken down, now a 2v2.
But here comes Gucci as he's now actually, it's going to be Looney, the last one alive for his team, in a 1-on-2. And that was almost a scary situation for JusTus. Gucci and Chino could have both been taken out in a matter of a couple of seconds, but Gucci was able to make a 1-for-1 trade as he was taken out eventually. So it's Attach and Ares left alive for Mkin. Here comes Looney, finds one in the cube. He's going to get taken out from Attachers. We're going to see one more time in the round-ending kill cam. Mkin take round number 1.
Yeah, and they need to get these rounds, starting to go up. They really need to start to try and pull a lead away here from JusTus because they had a close hardpoint game and they're probably going to be annoyed knowing that they managed to get those early rotations on raid and still weren't able to pull it out the bag. They need to try and get some good momentum going at the start of this search and destroy here on standoff. They want to take a few rounds in a row, I think, to really get their mental game up. I'm not sure they're going to be too bothered by it, but obviously it doesn't do any harm at all. And it looks like they're going to be going to A, so we'll see if they get aggressive on it as we do see Attach managing to pick up the first kill on Chino. And it looks like the core Legal that was, who's seen somebody already on that bomb site. So it's already a 2v2 situation. Lots of kills going down already. It's Attach and Cali against Gucci and Tipsy.
Now just up to Attach, but he is so close to these score streaks tree. With that kill, will earn himself the RCXD card. So at the end of the round, he does not want to get taken out. Tipsy, that's actually a really big kill for him because that means that Attach won't be getting that Hellstorm missile, won't be getting that Lightning Strike anytime soon. And here's another look at Tipsy's round-ending kill. Finds Attached, jump across the white wall, right in the cankles as JusTus tied things up here.
Well, an interesting thing there, of course, we see with the sniper rifles, obviously you've got that blacked out ring around the edge, and we're not going to see that in Ghost. They've really done something a bit different and really revolutionized sniping. I'm not sure how much sniping is going to play a big part in competitive. We're soon to see if it's going to play any part, but it'll be interesting to see how much people's sniper gameplay does change up when it does have a different scope on it. But I'm on board with Chino at the second, who's actually the bomb carrier. As Attach has taken out Looney, so they already have a man down on the attacking side, which isn't good for them. And they're playing this incredibly slowly, seeing if they can pick out anybody there with their sniper rifles. But I'm liking the way that Mkin is set up here on the defensive. And Chino's all alone right now. He's not got any support from any of his teammates, and he's a bomb carrier.
And you're seeing these JusTus guys, they're using a lot of overkill snipers. And usually when we see teams kind of stack snipers, they don't have room for those tactical grenades, for those lethal grenades. But JusTus, they have it all figured out here. I was flipping through some of the players. They have at least 3 tacticals and at least a lethal grenade on a lot of their players, as Chino will find the pick on the Ares, but they have a good balance in all their classes here. And we'll see how that comes into play later on into the game. For the meantime, Mkin, they're going to take the lead 2-1.
Yeah, we did just see Cali pushing right round on the flank. He went right round back alley towards green. I thought he was going to push up to top red, where you do see that final player from JusTus, but he doesn't. So Mkin is going to get that round there on the board. That third round on Search and Destroy standoff, taking a 2-1 lead. They're going to be the attacking team once again. We do see Attach straight off the bat with that RCXD. Now, I found out just by having a quick look at Twitter during the break there, during the interval break, that Attach is the newest player, I believe, for the lineup here for Mkin. So I believe it is Legal's actually a pickup at the minute while Slasher is at school, and then they dropped Miyagi and picked up Attach. So I think that's the situation that we saw going on earlier on.
All right, so Chewy, he's on top of things, but Attach is going to be calling in the RCXD car. Let's see if this guy knows how to drive the car. Make his way inside the bomb site. Use third person. He's going to pick up Gucci. Gucci did have that right shield that, but Attach will be able to, that's just an easy kill from him. That's going to be Tipsy trying to defend the A bomb site. They're going to meet up here in the cube. Attach comes out on top of that engagement as well, and he is about to earn another RCXD car.
That's going to play big for him if he can do so. Looney left in a 1v2 situation. 41 seconds left on the clock, and it looks like that bomb is going to be planted. Attach is going for it now, but Looney's going to be pushing into there. I don't think he spotted him.
Oh, no.
And there we go. He goes to see the bomb's gone down. He's going to pick up that kill now. A 1v1. And all the pressure is now attacked to Aries because he does not want this bomb to get defused.
And Looney was looking in the right area. Aries is located over near the L wall. Looney, just look to your left, man. You could potentially find yourself the kill, and with that, you would get the round win. But he's just looking around, trying to bait Aries over towards the bomb site. Looney, he's going to turn his back to Aries. Aries, I don't think he saw him. Looney, is he going to go for the fuse? Only 15 seconds remaining on that bomb timer. Looney still just trying to look around. This is what Aries sees. He has a sniper rifle, and he's just jumping over with the jump snipe. Oh my gosh, Aries making it look easy. Take another look at this in slow motion in the round-ending kill cam.
I'm just going to be silent for a second and just watch this again. Watch the beauty of this shot. How did he know he was there? Bang. Right in the head. That was absolutely phenomenal shot there from Aries. That was amazing to see, and that was worth it because it was a really sneaky situation. They were so close to each other. Wasn't sure what was going to happen, but that was definitely worth the wait. We do see JusTus again, the attacking team. Mkin starting to pull a lead here against the JusTus squad with a 3-1 advantage over the team. So let's see what happens. Chino is going to be the bomb carrier. Once again, it seems that he likes this role. He's putting out an assault rifle, which he looks more comfortable with. It's going to get a lot of hit markers up towards somebody who was on top of Granny's roof, and they've backed away from that, which is obviously a good decision. But it looks like he's rotating towards B, and they may be slowly starting to make their way towards B and trying to get a plant down there, which I think is a good move to switch things up.
And once again, in that previous round, Attach was taken out just short of the Hellstorm missile lightning strike. So that's the one thing working in favor of JusTus. He only has an RCXD card to call in, but we did see that it did pick up a kill in that last round. So JusTus, they still have something to worry about. Is now they're going to be making a push into the A bomb site. It's going to be legal, cleaning up house, taking out Tipsy, taking out Chino, and Mkin, they're in complete control of this game.
Oh, they are indeed. Obviously a strong search and destroy squad. 4-1 lead here against JusTus. Picks up one kill there behind that bomb site. Does pick up the second one. Only putting a few bullets into that guy who managed to run into the cube. But a 4-1 lead here. As you do see, halftime, 5 rounds gone, 5 rounds to go, well, 6 rounds to go potentially if it can lead that far, but with the way that Mkin are playing, I don't think it's going to do that. Eagle's going to be a 1 carrier so far. We haven't really seen him. He is the pickup, I believe, but have a look at that class setup. Lightweight, cold-blooded, toughness, dead silence, and extreme conditioning, so he likes running about quite far, and he doesn't want to be picked off by those dual-band snipers.
Yeah, but he will get picked off from the assault rifle. In the meantime, I'm going to switch over to Attach. He's leading his team. I looked at the score, but he has around 8 kills to his name, and of course, he has the R6D card ready to call in, but as his team is in a 4-on-2 situation, I don't think he's going to be calling it this in this round, as he's the last one alive. Finds Chino, so making it a 1-on-3, turning around with the sniper rifle, looking for a kill. He picks it up, takes out Looney. A 1-on-2, just on one player inside the A bomb site, trying to get that sniper up, but he will get picked off by Gucci as JusTus hold on, and they're going to try to crawl back into this game.
Sure, they got a bit nervous there where he suddenly got that crazy 2-piece, managing to take out one in top red, top green, and then turning around and getting that nice sniper shot. But Gucci able to pick up that round-ending kill cam. Now their deficit in the game is only 2 rounds, so definitely within sight of coming back to this. Obviously, Revan, you can tell me all about it because there was a 5-0 comeback the other day in the grand finals of MLG Full Sail.
Way to spoil it for everyone.
And, well, I'm sure they've seen it before. If they haven't seen it by now, they're missing out, and they should go and see it anyway.
Yeah, that's right. Complexity came back against Optic Gaming in the grand finals of the Fall Invitational. They were down 5 rounds to 0 in Search and Destroy on Express, and Complexity won 6 straight rounds to win the championship. That's probably the best comeback I've ever seen. But I was talking to the players after that, and Mr. X was just like, we just took it 1 round at a time. And after Crimsix got that 1v3 clutch, we knew we had the map in the bag.
Interesting. That was quite early on in their comeback as well, wasn't it? Like that was only after about 2 rounds or so. So the fact that they knew that they had that in the bag that early on is just showing how much of a phenomenal squad they are. But back on board with this game, we do see Chino in a 1v2 situation. So it looks like it is going to take Mkin further in the lead here if they do take this, making a 5-2 lead. But still in Chino's grasp if he's going to be able to do it. He has got that bomb, and he does have plenty of time to work with. 30 seconds left. So he's not in any rush at the second. He does need to think about planting that bomb maybe soon if he's not going to be able to pick anybody up. But have a look at how Aries and Attach are stacked up on that A-bomb site.
Yeah, they're close enough to help each other out if one of them gets in a gunfight, but far enough away where they won't get 2-pieced if Chino's able to sneak behind one of them. But it looks like he will be able to get this plant down at the B bomb site. But where does he go from here? He's about to run into one player near the top of the street. Oh man, it's going to be Aries. Gets a glimpse of him. Shots now going down, but here, where's Attach? Attach is going to call him the RCXD, so that's going to be a wasted score streak. But Chino, he would have survived it anyways if Attach hit that because he had flak jacket on, but Aries will be able to get the bomb defuse here. I'm going to pop up the scoreboard. 11-4 from Attach. as now Mkin Gaming are 1 round away from tying up the series at 1 map apiece.
Yeah, having a look at the scoreboard as well. I think that was Chino who's only dropping 2 and 7, so he needs to pick up his game if they are going to come back into this. And I actually remember a 5-2 comeback at EGL 11. It was in the losers bracket final on Standoff Search and Destroy, and it was an absolutely crazy map. So it'll be interesting to see if JusTus can pull it off again. I like Search and Destroys that go right down to the wire. I do not like casting Search and Destroys when it's obvious who's going to win it straight off the start. But yeah, we'll see what can happen. Mkin are going to be your attacking squad, and I did just see I saw an LMG pop out from somebody there, but I'm not sure who picked it up. I think they may have put it away.
Oh, attached the jump snipe off the start. Picks off Looney from the top of the blue roof. This guy is playing phenomenal Search and Destroy right now, as off the start of the round, JusTus find themselves down in man count, as Aries will be able to find Tipsy, but here comes one on the flank. This is going to be Gucci. Has to make something happen. He's going to find one. That evens things up. 2 alive for both teams, but he's going to find more kills. 1 at the elbow. There's a guy middle street. It's going to be legal. Last one alive for his team. Looking around for Gucci near the middle courtyard, and we'll see if he's able to clutch this one out.
Yep, he did think that he saw somebody there in courtyard, did manage to push towards L-wall. My game's lagging a bit, so I'm obviously getting a bit of Xbox lag. I think that should go in a minute, but he does pick up 1 kill there, so he's going to even everything up. 1v1 against Chino now. 5-2 is the score. 38 seconds left on the clock, and Legal does have that bomb, as you can see on the right-hand side of the screen. So what do you think is the best decision for him to do here, Evan?
Well, he's just going to try to field a bomb site. Chino's the one that's going to have to make a play happen in the end, and he does, as he will be able to pick up the final kill. But Legal, he could have went to any bomb site and most likely got the bomb down, because he had plenty of time to work. Then Chino was the one that he's got to be checking these bomb sites, unless he's going to call the Legal's bluff and going to say, hey, I don't think you're going to plant the bomb. And that's the only case where Legal's play wouldn't have worked out in the end. But Chino searches around, will find the kill, as now JusTus staying alive, but they have to win every round from here on out.
Yeah, they do indeed. RCXD coming in straight away from Aries, that is. So I'm going to switch on board with the defensive team and just see what his driving skills are like, because I haven't seen Aries play at all. This is the first time I've casted over this guy, so we'll see what his driving skills are like. And he's just going to completely go past everybody with that RCXD going around the back. So we'll see if you can see somebody there. He does see that player lying down. He's going to take out Looney straight off the start. So obviously his driving skills are pretty good.
I think he may have used it a bit too early in the round. I would have liked to see him maybe push up a bit, because if you call in at the start of the round, then the other team knows exactly where you're going to be located on the map, that you're just laying down in the back of your spawn. And I think this is why JusTus chose to push up through the back alley. It's going to be Tipsy leading the way. There is one player inside top grandmas, and that's an easy kill there onto Attach, who's been the MVP of Mkin so far. Spots another player inside yellow. Attack 45 long range, putting in some shots, but he gets flanked. Aries will pick up the kill. It's a 2-on-2 situation.
Yeah, Chino and Gucci going up against just Cali now, as he's left the last one alive. Is this comeback real here from JusTus? This is going to be an absolutely huge round from them if they can take it, and it really will be in sight if they are going to be able to manage to claw back in this round. So Cali going up against Gucci and Chino. Definitely not 2 players I would want to be going up against on Search and Destroy. Obviously, we've been talking about how much of a tank Gucci is, and there we go. The bomb has been planted. Chino managed to plant it. He's going to see somebody going in there through yellow. Does pick up 1 hit marker, and now he's giving away his position. Not a good decision.
And you know what? They're both over near yellow, as Cali, he's going to make his way around the corner. Could find one, but he's going to get taken out by Gucci. JusTus within 1 of tying things up. You think they could do it, Chewy?
I have a feeling they could. They've taken a few rounds in a row. Mkin are getting a bit nervous. It seems they had a good lead, 5-2 lead earlier on. We saw them very dominant at the start. Obviously, they were 4-1 up. But now it's 5-4, so anything's to play with. And this is what I love about Search and Destroy. You really can't call it until right at the end. 5-4 is the score, though. Mkin are the attacking team, so we'll see if they can close it out on this round, or whether JusTus are going to completely even things up.
And it's Gucci starting to set things up for JusTus. He's 10-7 on top of the leaderboard, but Attach is still the player to watch. He's been impressing me so far this entire matchup, as it looks like Mkin, they're going to be attacking the A bomb site. Attach, trying to look for this initial pick with this sniper rifle.
Yep, and there we go. Legal's the bomb carrier. Attached, just moving through that elbow section. Isn't going to meet anybody at the minute, but there we go. One does go down. That's going to be Tipsy getting a big kill there on Cali, getting the initial pick with that DSR. I knew that the sniper rifles would really come out and be prominent on this game. Oh my gosh, Attached just got the most crazy jump shot again over that elbow section. We've seen so many of them in this map. A 3v2 situation, so JusTus do have the man disadvantage at the minute. This is just what Mkin wanted if they do take this. So it's Chino and Tipsy going up against Legal, Aries, and Attach.
Not only that, they are so far spread out right now, they're just going to get picked off 1 by 1 as Tipsy falls to Attach. It is all up to Chino here in a 1-on-3 situation. Spots one, crossing over to the A bomb site. He's got some serious work to do. Now he can pick off Aries, which I think is going to ignite everything. Finds at the bomb site, putting some shots, but it will be Aries closing things out for Mkin Gaming as they will tie up the ProScrim 1 map apiece with a 6-4 win on standoff search and destroy.
I have to say, Aries really impressed me with that sniper rifle. Getting another quick scope there, finally on Chino in the gut, taking him out. 6-4 was the score. They didn't choke it. It looked like the comeback could be real, but we'll have a look at the scoreboard once again before the game manages to end. We'll see who went top of the leaderboard.
Definitely attach.
Let's have a look. Yeah, 14-6. My gosh, that's crazy.
But Aries not far behind him at 11-5. 10-8 is going to be Gucci, best performing player on JusTus. So after 2 maps, each team has won one. Coming up next, it's going to be capture a flag. But before that, we're going to a quick break.
Let's rock.
Welcome back to Tuesday Night ProScrims. I'm Revan. This handsome gentleman is Chewy, and we're currently in a matchup between Mkin Gaming and JusTus Pro. It's all tied up in 1 map apiece. As we're moving to map number 3, it's going to be capture the flag on slums. And in the first respawn game type of the night, hardpoint on raid, JusTus did some massive slaying. You think they're going to continue that here on slums?
I think it's going to be an important thing if they can do that. Obviously, it's not just about the amount of kills that you put down on the board. As we saw, their rotation was a bit slacking, and that was why the game was so close earlier. But if they can slay as well as they did earlier on, it's definitely going to come in big for them, and they can move up for that map control and try and get those other elements working, those spawn traps and various things. So let's see what they can do.
Well, Attach is definitely the player I'm going to be looking out for. Just dropped, what, like